Good morning.
Buen Camino.
Buen Camino. It's day one. It's 6 a.m. in the morning.
Nobody's out.
No one's out. We're getting an early start, but
Or they beat us.
or they beat us. One of the two. Anyway, it's 6 a.m. It's about 56 degrees.
It's raining a little.
It's just a little rain, and we don't have our rain jackets on yet. So, because we know this first hill grade is going to get steep really fast. So we're going to get hot. But anyway, wish us luck.
Day one.
Bye. All right, everybody. This is the end of day one. The hike from Saint Jean to Roncesvalles. So that in total was 17 miles and took us about 10 hours, but we took a lot of breaks.
I may or may not have had a lot of breaks today.
we took our time, which was fine. It probably took everyone else 9 hours, and then there were people behind us, of course.
Yeah.
So we were just happy to be done with what honestly amounted to
It was brutal.
a much tougher hike than anyone has ever alluded to in any of the videos we've watched. Okay,
Well, that was a fun adventure.
let's go home. There's St. John right there.
Literally 3 minutes into this.
Maybe a quarter of a mile. And this is what it looks like
It's straight uphill.
where we're going. Straight uphill
Yeah, the whole thing.
for 7 or 8 miles at least. Oh well, it's gonna be awesome.
We're gonna slay this hill.
So, just a little look at what's
Beautiful.
around here.
What a morning hike.
That's awesome. Just trekking uphill.
It makes the hard work worth it.
Yep.
Buen Camino.
Buen Camino. So we're 45 minutes in and 2 miles up, just right in the heart of Basque country,
It's amazing.
and it is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, you can't see the sheep over there, but just a
Yeah.
breathtaking view.
Hillsides covered in sheep. It's just beautiful. Anyway, even with the overcast, it's just pretty. So,
Yeah, perfect day to be out walking.
yep. And right now we're first.
Yoo-hoo. We think.
There's no one else out here anyway.
We're all alone. Where are we heading?
Straight to hell if I don't change my ways. We're going up
We're going up more.
there.
Yep, how many more miles?
How many more? 12.
12.
Gone 5.
We've gone 5 and it feels like at least 15.
You can see this just cuts back and forth across the landscape here. There's some more hikers coming up. But anyway, so far about 7 switchbacks.
And it's literally walking through heaven and hell at the same time.
This is called miserable joy.
It's miserable joy.
And
Showing me the way.
push. Just making us feel small and weak when he climbs up this hill like it's nothing. Oh, you gotta cut us off. Go ahead and be a horse's arse. We're there, babe. The summit. What's up, friendly? Atta girl.
I got this, babe.
You do. Walk
is
into
so cool.
Sleepy Hollow here.
I guess. Waiting for the Headless Horseman.
All right. We're about 5 miles away from Roncesvalles. So
We've been through about
12
everything.
miles in. Been through all sorts of weather, all sorts of trail conditions. What's your take?
Well, feels a lot like Amazing Race, but kind of at a snail's pace. We're looking for these little yellow arrows, as you'll
Yep.
see as we pass.
I was looking for these little markers telling us where the trail is, and there's lots of them, but people do get lost, so you got to pay attention.
But it's that kind of adventure.
I remember one person said, oh, it's 8 miles uphill. So when we were training, we went and did a 10-mile uphill because I thought, oh, well, if I can do 10, I can do 8. Not the case.
Yeah, this is about 12 miles straight uphill, and then it goes down about 4. So, goedemorgen. So, good to see you. So it's basically 12 miles uphill, and 13 miles uphill, and you're gonna cover or climb about 4,500 feet. So it's significant, especially with the pack on. I don't know how many times we thought, oh, we're here at the peak.
Yes.
And
in fact, we did little clips that we were like, oh, we're here at the peak.
Did some
we
clips.
were not at the peak.
We were not at the
not by a long
top.
shot.
So it's deceiving.
Yes.
So the way it goes is the first stop is 5 miles in, and that's a little stop called Orison.
Sweet.
For some brunch.
They weren't kidding when they said it was small. Gorgeous, though.
There is an albergue there if you wanted to spend the night there, but if like us, we left at 6 in the morning, so we got there at
9.
Yeah, or earlier. It was earlier than 9, and you don't want to spend your entire day sitting in a tiny little.
That's it. That's all.
That's all there is. So, and then that's the last food. Well, that's the last bathroom.
That's the last potty, ladies.
Until you get to Roncesvalles. So that's 12 more miles you're going to go without a bathroom. So
you get to use the great outdoors. Be prepared for that.
And it's fine. The last food is halfway at the 8-mile mark. Mm-hmm. You've got food in a little food truck, and that's not always there. It's usually there, but not always.
Not always. And a tip, we got a sandwich in Orison. Did I say that right? Yeah. And that was life-saving for me because I was able to nibble on that sandwich the whole way.
Yeah,
and you need food.
Yeah, definitely. So those are just some things to be aware of when we came down. So as soon as you start the descent into Roncesvalles, just a tip, you're going to hit a split. And at the pilgrim's office in Saint Jean, they're going to talk to you about this. But to the left is a much steeper and what they say faster descent into Roncesvalles.
That takes you through.
Takes you through a beautiful forest.
Beautiful forest.
But to the right is a more gradual downhill, and it's about 1 kilometer longer. And we took the steep descent. Well, I can tell you, we got into town the same time as the people that were with us that went on the more gradual descent. And that steep descent, again, is no joke.
It was so hard on the joints, like the ankles.
So
we would not do that again.
Yeah.
It was beautiful forest.
So our recommendation is definitely to
take
turn
it easier.
right.
Yeah.
Make sure if you're staying in Roncesvalles that you get the pilgrim's meal at the albergue, or stay at the hotel, and obviously they'll have a restaurant there. But those are your only 2 options. And the hotel was full when we came, so.
We liked this albergue. What's the name of this?
Yeah, this is the municipal albergue in Roncesvalles, and it's run all by Dutch volunteers, and they do a great job. It's a great facility.
Very clean.
But we did have probably the worst night of sleep because
we slept next to a lady.
Right next to us was a snorer.
She snored like a bear.
Yeah, it wasn't a lady, it was a guy.
No, it was a lady on the bottom.
Yeah, but it was a guy on top.
Oh, both of them were snoring.
Like
she was snoring across from me. He
crazy.
was on top.
So rough hike.
No sleep.
And rough sleep. So we're hoping we got all the tough stuff out the first day. So
we're just hoping we can find a hotel next town.
We might need a good night's sleep. So anyway, so that's basically the.
But it's been awesome.
Yeah.
It's been so worth it. Yesterday was the toughest hike I've ever done in my life. Toughest physical exertion I've ever done.
And you did great. But the views were
amazing.
So
Totally
of course
worth
it's
it.
all worth it. So anyway, that's a wrap on day 1, and now on to day 2. We're gonna go Roncesvalles to Zubiri. So
Here we go.
anyway, see you later.